Hey, what's up? We got one that wasn't struck down. The King Inertia reaction was not copyright claimed. Wow. Wow, that's the first one so far out of all this GBB 2021. So fingers crossed with Gene. I love Gene. When I first was listening to Beatbox stuff, I can't remember everyone who stood out, you know, but Gene definitely did, and Shogo for their both of them for their melodicism. I also remember liking Big Man a lot and Improver, so whatever. But Gene, I remember Gene was the first. Is he the only one I've seen play? No. There's one other guy who played a guitar, but Gene is pretty good at guitar and a solid beatboxer and great melodies. So let's see what's going on here.
Box musician Gene Shinozaki.
Best outfit I've ever seen beatboxing. If you could win for outfits, he's already got the gold.
Yo, put those hearts up, give him some love. Come on, he needs that on this.
Not anyone even close. That is a good fit. Kat, stay over there. You have one job. You have two jobs. One is don't fuck up what I'm doing, and two is just be dope as fuck on camera. You could do it. I believe in you, but you gotta like stay over there. Hey, you got this. You were born for this. You got great genetics. Look how good looking you are. But you gotta stay over there. Stay. No. You gotta stay. Damn. That outfit though is the shit.
Are you ready for Gene?
10 out of 10. Sorry, 12 out of 10.
I see the 3. Y'all see the 2 and the 1. Gene, it's on you. And 3.
3, 2, 1. Don't strike me. Back up.
Stare as far as I could see. Got a glimpse, I'm in disbelief. There's an ocean made of dreams. Prismatic waves were glistening.
Ah, I forgot what that's called. Oh, my music teacher, my vocal, whoever, chorus teacher, be so mad. Or music history. What's it called when it's not and there's no tempo? I learned it in opera. Oh well. Turns out I don't give a fuck about opera, so I don't remember the terminate. Anyways, he's not singing with an exact tempo, and it's intentional. And now there's tempo, so let's back up a little bit.
There's an ocean made of dreams. Prismatic waves were glistening. Drop the future I see. These don't set me medically paralyzed.
I'm smiling because I don't even think the melody's that good, but he's kind of captured that phrasing where it feels like it's not in tempo, but now it's definitely in tempo because he's got to be there for the drum drops. I'm gonna say gum drops. But yeah. It's like it's weird. It's weird because he feels like talking almost his melody, but he's still getting the percussion on time.
You found colors that breathe new life, and I make it out alright. I've been waiting my whole life.
There's the first time we hear two back-to-back clear melodic fragments that are identical.
Never be the same.
Alright, this is kind of cool. I don't think I've heard anyone else do this either. So between him and King Inertia, these are pretty amazing. He's actually using no structure, a lack of definite structure, and then structure. And that's so far how he's contrasting, which is pretty fucking cool. You know what I mean? Like there's no definite rhythm, no definitive elements, and then structure, but tiny structures. Right? This is clearly structured. Hell yeah. And he did a with his beatboxing, he did a melody in the bass and a melody with the high pitched notes, right? And then the bass thing, and then he's got the percussion in the middle. I like that. He's got two little melodic fragments above and below, up and down. Dude, where's my fucking vocabulary at? In the upper and lower registers, like a soprano and a bass. He's got two melodic fragments there with the percussion kind of chilling in the middle. Yeah, I just gotta go like off of my instincts, man. I don't know what people are necessarily expecting, but I had a great time with the King Inertia video, and I think a lot of other people did too. So I'm gonna kind of go that direction on this one. This is it's the complete opposite of what I was describing in King Inertia, but however, it's a pretty badass structure, which is he set up. So to me, none of these parts are related at all, which is the opposite of the Inertia video where every single section was related to something previously. But this still has a clear structure. He set up this free-form, no-tempo opening section, then introduced a little bit of percussive structure, then went a little bit back to free-form, and then went heavy into structure. But that opening being so non-committal to anything, and then going into the beatbox, actually set up your expectation for what he's gonna do, which is he could go freeform and he can go strict, and there has to be no relation. There does not have to be a relation between the two. He's not making a relationship, at least in this opening half. So now if he goes crazy and goes weird, it doesn't seem weird because he already set you up to expect abrupt changes. Oh, now we got these cool ass arpeggios. Oh, actually, those are the major 7 arpeggios, like almost from Bach's cello suite in D on guitar, on G on the cello. Da 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 boom 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 boom. My pitches are bad.
Here we are at the finish line, standing strong. You and I have come so far. Chasing the light as it twinkles from afar. Make us sweet. Make us sweet. To find out who we are. Things that you do. Someday I'll be somebody. Someday I'll be.
See, man, it's so intentional. Okay, like now he's so freeform, like boom, boom, and then kind of no tempo, and then back, and then off. It's just very abstract and modern. It's extremely modern. I don't know. Does he have a cat eye contact lens? That's the most progressive beatbox shit I've ever heard. Well, sorry, that I've heard in the last, like, decade. The last time I heard some beatbox shit that blew me away in a time period, and this is obviously way before any of this shit, is Rozelle back in the day. Way back. Nah, this is pushing the envelope. And this is that weird artsy shit, which it doesn't matter if I like it, right? I mean, that's art, you know what I mean? You gotta, like, do what you do. But I do like it. But he's really leaning on the constraints of beatbox and the expectations, and he's just fucking grinding his elbow, like, just leaning into you on, like, what you expect the composition to be, what you expect beatbox to be, and then he give you a taste of something and then take it away, right? He give you some arpeggios and then change him up. He might go up, he was going up like 2-octave arpeggios, he started going up and coming down, and then he hit a bass note, he threw a little arpeggio in the middle, and then he stopped, and then he had bass notes, melody, bass note, melody, bass note, melody, bass note, melody, freeform. It's just playing with all of these expectations of structure. Let's see if I can say that a different way. Common ways of doing beatbox, right? Straight up percussion, it's like a cool groove. Straight up cool melodies with some percussion. Fat ass bass in your face. Bass with percussion, right? These are really common ways. This is basically how everyone does beatbox, some form or another. And what he did was kind of rotate through them in an unpredictable way, and then just do some shit that you're like, what the fuck? What's he even doing? Oh, he's just making cool noises. Is that what he's gonna do? And he's like, nope, I'm back to this common thing. And now I'm back out. And now I'm doing it again, and now I'm back out. That's the structure. The structure is, here's something you recognize and here's something you don't. Here's something you recognize, here's something you don't. And he never really, I mean, maybe for like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, he'd let you get comfortable, and then he'd take it away from you. And that's accentuating what each thing does. By making you feel uncomfortable, as soon as he gives you something comfortable, you gravitate towards it. It gives you something to hang on to. Here's something I understand. And as soon as you feel comfortable understanding it and you feel safe, he takes it away. That's the structure. This is the most progressive beatbox thing I've ever heard. And like most progressive modern stuff, it's like a slice of time. Like, in 1 year will people like this, in 3 years will people like this? I don't know. But it's kind of, he's just fucking with the form, and the expectation and the listeners, and having a really dope time doing it. And now I have to give super respect to his outfit, because he didn't just come on stage dressed like nobody else. He came on stage and made a composition, performed a composition that no one else would have. Right? So typically how this works in the art scene, well, I don't know that much about art, but definitely in music scenes, what typically happens, right, is that you would expect in the next year or two, if this takes off, you would expect everyone to come out looking weird, and everyone comes out with all this free-form, weird, avant-garde shit, but they're just all copycats of someone else who was avant-garde. There always has to be someone first to kind of push the envelope. And I am belaboring the point, I guess, but I've seen a lot of these videos now, and I think that's also what it takes to appreciate this. Not that like I'm fancy or anything like that. I ain't fancy. But I've seen so many videos and so many performances that it's very clear he's like, fuck that. Fuck what everyone's been doing. Not in a mean way, but I'm gonna just like push hard. But if I had not seen any of those videos, I might just be like, this is weird. I would be like, this is just weird. Guy's talented and it's weird. But having seen all the videos, he's just pushing at everything. He's pushing at expectations and the ideals. It's pretty fucking cool. But it's cool because it's him and he's the only one so far. If there was like, if I saw 3 other people do this, by the 3rd person I would just be bored as fuck. But this is the new one. Almost like, did y'all see Joker? Almost like the Joker movie with Joaquin. That shit was weird, dude. You don't leave feeling happy. You just leave feeling you saw something. If I saw 3 movies in a row that were like that, I wouldn't want to see any more for a while. But it was just a nice change of pace. Anyways. Kat, thank you for never fucking actually being on camera where you're supposed to be. You beautiful motherfucker, you.